3, 2, 1. I think we're
You-
ready
you
to go.
blew- I can't believe you blew our obligatory Princess Bride reference before the stream even started.
Ah, darn it. I guess we won't be able to do Princess Bride references anymore. Give me a second. I just realized something.
What?
Never mind.
Uh,
So the new patch for this game just came out, apparently.
oh, whoa? Is it like bug fixes or do they add new content?
It's bug fixes.
Oh, okay.
Mostly to deal with the save system.
Oh, were saves getting corrupted?
Mostly had to do with, like...
Don't worry about me, guys. I'll just tinker around with Scrappy while I...
What?
I want you to guess what just happened.
Perfect.
Something involving your cat?
Oh, yeah.
No,
Sorry, guys.
no.
What?
Good luck.
It's this cutscene.
What about it?
This cutscene was supposed to play when we arrived.
Oh! The one where last time you were like, wait, there was supposed to be a cutscene.
Yeah.
The oldest one. Oh.
The cutscene was supposed to play here. It didn't. Now it's playing on our way back.
Yeah, because I remember you were like, I was going to say something, and you were like, hold on, there's going to be a cutscene. And then there wasn't. I mocked you for it.
Yeah, apparently we just got a little glitch.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Can we travel? The Isle of Eternity.
Ooh, I love that. That is a really good name.
Very spooky.
Yes, indeed.
And here we go.
That's really
Here's
impressive.
another cutscene.
I knew you'd like it. Who wouldn't? Hop on and let's see where this little bird can take us. Maybe it won't catch fire this time. I'm joking. Anyway, fly, my pretty, fly!
Oh, it's a plane! He turned his boat into a plane. Fly,
Nice.
my pretties, fly, fly!
Anytime someone says yes, indeed, all I can think of is the Dark Souls intro.
Hmm.
You know, it starts with them being like, yes, indeed.
Oh.
What fatal error is that?
A
A fatal error has occurred.
Give me a second. Okay. Let me just restart that. I hope this doesn't continue.
In the age of the ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. Land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was
There we
fire.
go. There we go. Game is back.
Okay. Anytime we have technical difficulties, I'm just going to continue reading the Dark Souls intro.
There we go. Oh, they also added a save icon.
Oh, nice. Also, you need to stream to Discord.
Oh, shoot.
I'm sure they are there somewhere.
You should have mentioned that! Gosh darn it, I started the game!
I didn't know that you had... I said it as soon as you said, here we go. Alright.
You see the game?
There it is.
Okay, I'll fill you in on what happened. Well, let me know when everything's back.
I'm watching.
Okay, yeah, he fell out of the plane.
Gadget's plane.
Oh well, poor Gadget, rest in peace.
No, it's the plane. His original plane that Kaya stole. She must be here somewhere.
What? It just went missing the night the sister vanished. She didn't steal it. What an accusation. How accusation-y? Oh.
She probably stole it.
No, it just wound up in the same place she did.
Hey,
Ooh.
here, take this. May the power of wind be your ally from now on.
Earth. Wind. Fire. Water. Heart.
Check this out.
Ooh,
That looks like
their
the psycho-
brains.
That looks like the Psychonaut brain, I'm just saying.
Absolutely. It's the green swirl around it.
Oh, indeed. I am sure that she will.
It mostly just exists to push pull blocks. Not push, pull.
Ah. The ah, damn, what was I gonna say?
Be serious. You only need to look at what is left of the plane.
Oh, you don't
Oh
know
yeah,
Kaya. She's
I
too
think that
desperate
Captain
to give
Planet
up as easily as that
should
plane.
have a Netflix reboot.
Alive and kicking.
An edgy one or a straight one?
Masters of the Universe, where it takes place like a few years after it ended.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. Probably not gonna work. Mostly because that's in parody to death already.
Well, I mean, like playing it straight and okay, have it take place like in the modern era, with the original show having been taken place in the night. You know,
Yeah, I get that.
yeah. And they could tackle on modern problems. You know, like the fucking energy consumption that NFTs and crypto in general takes, and how they destroy the environment.
Yeah, that could be interesting.
Yeah. I just really want to see Captain Planet just sucker punch.
An NFT, bro.
Yes.
There we go. There's that fireball I was looking for.
The NFT villain would probably be a monkey in a Hawaiian shirt.
Hilarious. When the world is dominated by crypto, everybody's gonna think that I'm the top banana.
Are you, sis?
Yeah, you see, all I have to do is turn on my pollution machine and it makes me money. Yeah, crypto is legitimately like a Captain Planet villain plot.
Fair enough. I'm gonna sell them nothing, and they're gonna give me everything.
That one girl references the time she was on OKKO.
Oh, I don't remember my button combos anymore.
Oh shit, which villain was it? The only villain I can actually vividly remember is the Jeff Goldblum rat.
There's quite a few.
No, I mean, remember enough to actually, like, remember the plots of. I don't remember them, like, by name.
There's Captain Pollution.
Oh, yeah. The Atomic Man of Captain Planet.
Every villain has to start somewhere. You can't judge him.
Honestly, I don't think Atomic Man was as bad as it's made out to be.
Eh. Ooh. Ooh, what's this?
Or, sorry, Nuclear Man, not Atomic Man.
Ooh, what's this?
That looks like it's a circus tent.
Yes, what could
Yeah.
the theme of this island possibly be?
Scraps, you know I'm a slut for circuses.
Absolutely. This is a circus theme.
But yeah, it's a Nuclear Man I was thinking of, not Atomic Man.
Yeah, I sort of figured. I was like, Atomic Man does not sound like the right name.
Oh, it's a penguin! Or a vulture.
It's a
I thought
vulture.
Okay, it's a vulture that looks like a penguin because it's wearing a tuxedo.
It's not a tuxedo, it's a clown costume.
It's got a vest.
Potentially. He has a vested interest in this.
Is the antagonist gonna be a ringmaster?
No, it's gonna be you, because you're a clown.
I'm not the one who's been to clown college.
You'll never let that die, will you?
Of course not.
That's fair, I wouldn't either.
I would absolutely go to clown college, though. Just to be a certified clown.
And it wasn't really clown college.
I know, it was like a summer camp, but still. I'm still gonna reference it as clown college. Oh man, I love Chatter.
Okay, I cannot kill that thing.
It's basically a chain chomp.
Yeah, fair enough. No, shoot.
Oh yeah,
Image for falling. Dang it.
the thing I was gonna
Ooh.
Google.
Ooh, there's a thingy over here.
Dr. Blight. She's the one that was in OKKO.
Neat.
Her theme was eugenics.
Wait, what?
According to the Wikipedia, she is a biochemist who experiments to try and create the perfect human.
Oh, right.
So yeah, eugenics.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I never imagined I'd say this, but potentially Captain Planet might have been a bit more hardcore than I thought it was.
Remember the AIDS episode where Jeff Goldblum rat convinced everyone at the school that they would get AIDS if they came within like 5 feet of one of the students who ended up testing HIV positive after a blood transfusion gone wrong?
Yeah. That was very weird.
That was.
I don't get what his plan was.
His plan was to ostracize a student.
But how does that help him take over the world?
I don't know.
There we go. Oh, dang it.
Let's see.
I did it. I killed him. Yeah, so all the enemies here, except for the beak clowns, are repurposed assets colored purple.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, but like I totally get it. And like the aesthetic is top tier, so.
Yeah.
I will say this: purple makes everything better.
Absolutely.
If I could choose between sanity and purple, I'd probably choose sanity, but purple is a very close second.
Ah, I see. So I looked up the episode synopsis for the AIDS episode. Apparently, Jeff Goldblum's plan was to basically ostracize the kids, get the kid ostracized by the town to the point where the townspeople were committing vandalism against his family's shit.
Wait, what?
Yeah, apparently, some townsmember destroyed the vegetable stand that the AIDS kid's mother ran.
Well, that's a little extensive.
Yeah.
Gosh, all these townspeople sound like dicks. Why would we root for them to learn a lesson at the end?
Well, the lesson that they learned was HIV positive is not like contracted through just being close to someone, and also being HIV positive doesn't necessarily mean you have AIDS, because the two are different.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I think Captain Planet did more for the AIDS crisis than the government.
Oh, absolutely. Because, you know, giving a speech to a single auditorium of students is a lot more than the nothing that Reagan's administration did.
Let's not talk about Reagan.
God. If I was a necromancer, I would bring him back just to kill him again.
One of my favorite memes is the one of Doom Guy in hell, and he's
Where's Reagan?
Yep.
And Margaret Thatcher.
Have you seen the Margaret Thatcher's Technodome?
What? That sounds familiar.
It's an expansion of Doom, in which you play as Doom Guy going into Parliament to hunt down Margaret Thatcher.
Oh God. Who was that one character whose entire backstory was that they were alive during the Margaret Thatcher era. I don't think it was a Doom character, but it was like some like first-person shooter, like the kind where it's like, oh, all these characters have different backstories and abilities, and this guy's backstory is that they grew up during the Thatcher era.
Gosh,
And
I
that's,
wish I knew what that game was. That sounds absolutely wild.
yeah, it was the character's entire backstory because they didn't need to say it anymore. God.
This is like that thing from the Suicide Squad. He was trained by his father to kill from a child.
The God. So,
I'm gonna see what these do if I set them on fire. Okay, that's it.
yeah, just moves them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one's already moved as much as it will.
Yeah.
So this is what I needed that for.
Yeah. I like this music.
The music it's basically the one woman wail, but
Oh, absolutely. You know what had a really good one-woman wail?
Pirates of the Caribbean?
Well, yes, but I was gonna say, Great Grey Wolf Sif.
That is good, yeah.
Yeah, Sif has a really, really good. I
The
think
one woman wail is really underappreciated.
It really is, but it's also one of those things where it's not easy to get right, but when you do get it right, it's really good. It's one of those things where it's either really good or feels really out of place.
That's fair. You don't know my weird thought? I think that movies need to start doing like really old crappy effects more.
Oh, absolutely.
And what I don't mean is like, oh, like bad CGI. I mean like there was a thing like back in the old days when they wanted a character to teleport or just be blipped out of existence somehow.
They would just pause and have them walk out of frame and then resume.
Yeah, and I always thought that was like very sudden. And I was thinking about that. I was watching The Sandman last night because they do this whole thing in which one of the characters is absorbing another to get back some power, and they do it really dramatically, but it's like one of those characters you only just met. And my thought process was, how interesting would it be if, like, for that scene in particular, they just blipped the other character out of existence? Like, oh, it was just that quick. No need for, like, the 10 to 20 seconds long power draining sequence as the character turns to dust. Just stop animating them.
Yeah, just have it just be like early Doctor Who regeneration, where you put a bright filter over them and then it's just gone or replaced with, because the early Doctor Who regeneration was nothing like the current regeneration. Well, unless you count like 11's regeneration. 11's regeneration into 12. Because that was as fast as old Doctor Who.
No, I thought they had the same build-up.
I don't agree. It wasn't as good as 10 turning into 11.
Fair enough. I haven't seen Matt Smith's regeneration scene lately.
You should watch it. It's the Oh man, we should definitely watch it in honor of the actor who played Wilfred.
Oh, you're thinking about David Tennant.
Yeah, I said 10 regenerating into 11 is much better.
I thought we were talking about Matt Smith's regeneration into 12.
Yeah, well, that's the one that I said was too fast.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
that's what I was commenting on. Like I haven't seen that one
Oh,
lately, so
okay,
I
okay.
don't recall if it was too fast or too slow.
Oh, okay.
I thought
you were.
I thought it was
yeah.
one of those ones where it's.
Well,
No. Do you mean like the act of regenerating was too fast, like just
the act.
fireball, and then he was like.
Yeah, I'm not counting him firing the regeneration energy into the Dalek ship. I'm talking about the actual just him being in the TARDIS, saying goodbye to the little Amelia Pond hologram, and then just a sudden flash, and he's Peter Capaldi.
I thought he still did the whole fireball thing.
Nope.
Better hurry.
He did the fireball thing like 10 minutes earlier and shot it straight into the Dalek ship.
Hmm.
I think part of it. Huh?
Why did they not do the fireball thing? That's kind of iconic now.
Because they fired the fireball into the Dalek ship 10 minutes earlier.
They really have to stop doing the whole fireball Dalek destruction thing.
Yeah,
Help!
they did it.
Help! It's unchained! Help!
Teeth unchained.
KO the Kangaroo goes to the fair. Ah.
I think that I do think that David Tennant regenerating into Matt Smith is definitely one of the best regenerations. Like just from the moment he enters the TARDIS after saying goodbye, because there is the buildup. His hands begin to glow. He says, "I don't want to go," and then it's so violent it destroys the TARDIS interior and causes it to crash.
They do that with Capaldi too.
When Capaldi regenerates into
Jodie Foster, yeah.
oh, okay.
That was actually one of the major criticisms. Like, why is it so violent?
It's always okay.
Okay,
It has been violent ever since.
Okay, no, I'm phrasing it wrong.
Oh.
The problem is that it's so violent that the TARDIS literally explodes and shows up on a different planet entirely.
I mean, that's not.
And it's kind of contrived because it's an entire like thing of okay. I'm really doing this argument very poorly, but the general idea is that the Doctor basically blows up her own TARDIS by regenerating and gets spat out and ends up falling into a train just in time for the plot to start.
Okay, the falling into the train definitely does sound contrived, but destroying the TARDIS with regeneration, I don't think that's contrived.
I don't mean like destroying like the interior. I mean like the TARDIS is literally a ball of fire, literally close to death, sort of.
I've always figured that the more regenerations you've had, the more violent they get. Like that's always how it seemed to me. So I don't think that's necessarily. I don't think that's too contrived, especially with how destructive the previous two regenerations have been.
I think part of it is it's because they destroy a really good set and replace it with a really ugly one.
Okay, yeah, I can understand the hate then, but that's more the hate on the TARDIS design then, rather than.
Fair enough.
I think that it's fine for a regeneration to destroy the TARDIS, because I mean that's how Matt Smith was introduced, and I do think that the early days of Matt Smith,
he just crashed it. He didn't destroy it.
He destroyed the interior, and the TARDIS had to basically
reset.
Rebuild. Yeah.
That's fair, but I think it's a matter of like the first episode wasn't all that good anyway.
Of Matt Smith?
No, of Matt Smith's first episode wasn't great either.
I
but-
liked it. Well, I liked it until the end. I didn't like the whole, like, you can definitely see the cracks, pardon the pun, in Moffat's work when he's giving the speech to the wardens.
Hmm.
And he's like, look in your database, search up the doctor, never come to this planet again. And like, I can understand where it's coming from, but that's like the first, like,
Oh, here we go.
When-
Cutscene.
oh.
I'm under attack.
what's the
No.
kangaroo?
Hang on! What's going on here?
I've missed you so much.
It's not her, is it?
Believe we've met?
Is
You
it?
must have mistaken me for someone else.
Oh, it is her. She's just wearing a costume.
Kaya!
I like her costume though.
I do too.
We
I'm a
can
big
definitely
fan of her.
tell
You
that
get
the
to wear
outfit
it.
is clipping into her back.
Enough of this.
Oh yeah.
We've got
Do you
something
get to
do.
wear it?
We'd better hurry.
No, I don't think
Have you
so.
come here by yourself?
Damn it! I like the face paint. Oh, she's got ear piercings.
Walt and Gadget are with me. And these gloves too. I can, talk with them. It's a long story.
Oh, I know this story. Those gloves on your hands are no coincidence, KO. It's only with their help that you can destroy the eternal world.
There is no way he can. We are the Eternal Gloves, and we belong to the Eternal World. We most certainly do not feel like destroying it.
But you already are, aren't you? You're purifying the world by sucking up the eternal power. Whether you like it or not, you will be the end of
So
it
she
all.
can hear it.
We shall see about that.
Oh, that's not good.
Quiet. How have you come to know all this, sis?
That's a really long story.
I think she
Wearing
put on the
this
gloves at
elaborate
one
costume
point.
is part of it.
They were buried. They were just dug up.
I
So
know
She
Dad
probably
is
reburied
the
them,
one
but she can hear
The
it.
only question is where.
We'll find out.
but how could she have reburied it?
I know there's a crystal
By
room
taking
as a
them
prize
off?
for winning the whack-a-mole game.
Okay.
Fuck yeah,
You can
whack-a-mole!
never have too many of those.
Yeah,
Do
whack-a-mole.
it your way then.
I love whack-a-mole.
My way is always
Uh,
the best.
Whack-a-mole is why
My
I...
way is always the best way. Not trusting that. Not trusting that at all. My way is always the best way. Can't trust.
The whack-a-mole is why I ranked Volvagia so high on my Zelda boss ranking video, because
Oh.
his
Oh.
fight is a whack-a-mole fight.
Oh, dang it.
Are there gonna be more cutscenes, or should I talk about the thing I wanted to?
Yeah, there's a cutscene after this, I think. Quite
Okay.
a few. This is mostly just...
Busy work.
Oh, here we go.
Too bad you don't have a giant hammer.
Yeah, that could have been useful. Notice how they attack me if I take too
If
long?
you miss, yeah.
Money.
Money.
Why? What made you decide to play KO the Kangaroo? Money.
I like money.
No, I legitimately do like this guy.
The oh my god, there's an entire pyramid of them.
Oh!
Do you have? Hold on, is there anything you can like pick up and throw?
No, unfortunately.
Ah, there's no boomerang. Oh, they just fucking collapse.
Yeah, this is what I was saying about the physics engine.
Yeah. How could they stack barrels like that and not give you a boomerang to throw at it?
No idea.
Oh. God. So,
Yeah,
And
the physics make these things feel really light. It's because what's happening is like bits and pieces of the other ones are smacking into them and seeing them flying.
yeah. They're basically stationary until something touches them, and then the physics starts applying.
I guess they sort of do that with like Ratchet.
Yeah.
Well done, KO. Let's go find Dad.
God. I was watching a video on Overwatch 2's beta or
All right,
alpha.
cutscene.
Alpha
I think this is
beta.
a cutscene. And then you can tell the thing you want to talk about.
Okay.
Look who I found!
Kaya? That really you?
Oh, look! You've started to grow some feathers. I approve.
Oh, you have no idea how.
Oh, she's
good
actually
it
growing
feels
feathers.
to
It's
see
not
you.
just part of the
It feels
costume.
like home.
Oh, I thought she just glued it onto her.
Catch up later.
I think she's actually growing them, judging by
We're
the.
looking for you. We found a hidden entrance outside main area.
The ones on her arm.
There's also this enormous
I think she probably just, like,
gate thing that
glued them
almost
on.
definitely
Potentially.
probably leads to a weird
Why
bit
glue it
freak
onto your
show.
fur? That
The
sounds
price of
painful.
the entry tickets
Because you have to
really
look like you have
expensive.
wings.
Lots of runes are needed.
I guess I have only one option for now then.
Kobe could
So
be
this
here.
area only has like the 2 levels and
Go.
then the big boss
Check that
fight.
hidden place. We keep eyes on gate and think what's next.
Fine. I'd better
But they're
keep on
kind of the
looking.
longest levels, so I don't mind it so much.
Yeah. That's fair.
All right, tell
Okay.
everything.
First off, I'm gonna say Overwatch 2.
Oh wait.
Oh, my good
This character.
friend, welcome. You made it all the way here. I'm impressed.
Oh, you again. It can't be. How?
Now, a good entrepreneur never gives up their secrets.
Are you spying on me? Following me so you can bleed me off all my money?
Me? No, I just have to diversify my bonds in these unstable times. Collectibles here, fashion pictures there, and the comedy floors here to sweeten the rides for the tourists.
Yeah, great. I'm
They
sure
did some of that
covers
candy
the world.
floss.
Oh, I still have all my usual stuff if you're
The
interested.
stick is moving. And now you can tell.
Alright. Oh, clown outfit. Hell yes! Yes, and the nose.
Oh, looks like they gave him
Yes.
a mustache. Ew.
I don't like the mustache, but... Oh, it's a snowman.
Oh no, okay. That's just okay. There
Oh,
we
it
go.
was just a glitch. Yeah, I guess it was just glitch. But you're a clown now!
Yes!
Okay, so... People, when the Overwatch 2 beta or alpha or whatever the fuck it is right now came out, and people were playing it, people were doing the Krusty Krab 2 meme because it's just Overwatch but worse and with a filter on.
Oof, really?
Yeah.
What kind of filter? Did they figure it out yet?
Well, the filter is basically just a different time of day. So, like, for example, many of the levels are just the same levels, but like at sunset, so everything looks like orange, or as Twitter likes to call it, Breaking Bad Mexico.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's basically those kinds of filters. And it's the
Changing
same
the
level.
time of day is not.
Yeah, the general consensus is that there's not enough of a change to warrant being an entirely separate game with being sold at full price. Like the general consensus is more that it feels like a cheap expansion than a full game.
Oh, but didn't you hear it cost them all that time and money to change the Cowboys' name? You heard about the Cowboy name change, right?
Yeah, because they named it after a person that worked in there that doesn't or something. I don't know, it doesn't matter.
He was one of the people pegged in the massive lawsuit that a year ago.
So the thing I wanted to talk about a couple months ago, this person was got their channel deleted because they were uploading music from Destiny 2.
Yes, I heard about this.
Yes. So he went on a crusade and impersonated the company that Bungie uses to send copyright takedowns
Cease
and took
desists.
DMCA's and all that, and sent 92 DMCA's to random or to the biggest Destiny 2 content creators, as well as Bungie's official Destiny 2 YouTube channel, or the official Destiny 2 YouTube channel. And he's currently being sued because that is fraud, and also seriously damaged Bungie's reputation. Yeah, I don't think it's technically defamation because he did not say that it was Bungie doing it. He said in a tweet that, like, because he was trying to act like, you see, my channel got deleted because of these false takedowns. He was trying to be like that and be like, I think that some third party's probably doing it.
Homeboy here is playing 5D chess while everybody else is playing regular poker.
He's currently being sued, and the filing has been made public, and it is beautiful.
I need 48. I'm very close.
So, let me pull up one of the, quotes. So,
Alright, so the Frozen Mountains, I'm missing one. I might have to go back there.
Alright. So...
And for the Eternia, I'm missing one. Okay, I'll find that.
In Bungie's experience, most YouTubers who receive DMCA takedown notices voluntarily delete the infringing video and make an effort to avoid future infringements. Miner chose a different path. After receiving the takedown notice, Miner left his infringing video up for the maximum possible amount of time until late January 2022, when YouTube deleted it, and instead created a new Gmail and mimicked the syntax and blah blah, did the thing. So one of the important things to one of the more important things, in my opinion, is the way that Bungie had to go through YouTube to get all this resolved, because they had to do the same kind of shit that regular content creators have to do in order to get it solved.
They had to, like, get actual lawyers and whatnot.
Yeah, they had to file a subpoena for YouTube to actually act on it, which, is really bad for YouTube. I don't like Bungie. Like, I don't like a lot of AAA game companies.
Bungie's independent.
Bungie
was independent. They got bought by Sony recently, but until beforehand, they were mostly independent.
Wait, who am I thinking of then?
Blizzard?
No, not Blizzard. No, because Bungie made the Halo series.
Yeah. But they went independent after breaking up with Microsoft.
Oh, okay, right. I did forget about that part.
And then they got bought out by Activision, then Activision screwed them over, and then they got bought out by... And then they bought their freedom and went independent. And then they got bought by Sony.
Alright, but they are still a AAA company.
What? Okay, I was just hitting something.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe it's the crab sign.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not a fan of I don't agree with a lot of the ethical practices within AAA companies. However, I would love to see Bungie sue YouTube for all the shit they had to go through to get this resolved, because it is definitely YouTube's fault for letting this happen and not doing the bare minimum to prevent it. And I think that if Bungie filed a lawsuit against YouTube for this, then that would actually bring some meaningful change to the platform that has been very needed. Because false DMCAs are a real plague on YouTube.
That's fair.
I mean, just look at the entire drama between Actman and Quantum TV.
I am familiar.
Yeah.
I've recently watched a video on that recently. So here's something really stupid Quantum did.
Is
In
it
order to-
anything?
Well, on top of that. But one thing he did is that called up Actman's family.
Yes, he
And-
called.
yes.
He doxed Actman's mom.
Yes, and then to prove that he wasn't threatening her, he released a video with the recorded audio. Always
Yeah.
sinister, where it's real that he actually was threatening her.
Yeah, it was a veiled threat, which is, illegal. It was
I would
the
hate to
mafia
drag-
kind of threat.
I would
Yeah.
hate to drag an entire family through the mud.
Yeah,
that
I would
kind of
hate
thing.
for the family to be involved in this. It would be a shame if something happened to your mom.
To be fair, maybe, and I'm giving the benefit of the doubt, he didn't intend for that to come off as, villainous. But you know what? It did, and wording sometimes trumps intent, I'd argue.
And also, considering his past behavior, this matches the pattern of what he's like. This is being a veiled threat does match his pattern of behavior. 2 points make a line.
Da-da-da-da.
So yeah, he's had this pattern of behavior before, where he just sends false copyright claims. He doxes people, because it's not the first time he's doxed someone.
Yeah.
So he's done all this before. He's made threats and stuff like that.
Have you watched Mischief's channel where he talks about this?
I've been meaning to, but I've mostly been watching the Actman talking about it. I watched the entire 2-hour video of Actman going through a checklist of every term of service that Quantum has broken.
Potentially. Wouldn't be surprised.
But yeah, I think that I think if Bungie sues YouTube, or even just threatens to sue YouTube for their lack of action or any kind of
So you
any-
wanted to read the actual filings, didn't you?
yes.
I
So
think we
one
should
of-
get to that.
Okay, I have it pulled up. I did read the brief bit. So, I didn't know if you wanted me to read the entire thing, because it's 33 pages.
Read the interesting bit.
Okay.
Did you make any notes on the interesting bits, or?
Well, I pulled it up. I was listening to the Actman read it earlier today, but I only pulled it up myself 5 minutes before the stream to skim.
So
But,
everybody who's listening here is getting recycled content from the Actman's channel.
Go check out the Actman's channel. He's much bigger than we are.
And funnier.
Yeah, I watched the entire 3-hour reaction video he did on Osmond Gold reacting to his Twitch clip of the Terra incident. Osmond Gold's video was only 12 minutes long. God, the Actman's reaction videos. No, wait, I think I might. Is it? No, I don't think it's the Actman. I think it might be Carl Drops who did that reaction.
My general opinion on React content is at least throw something in.
Yeah, as long as you make some kind of constructive commentary, then it's fine.
There are videos, definitely, people who are just watching that and occasionally going, "Oh shit, huh, that's so funny," and not really going any further. And that's where I feel like that's not saying that like there isn't some value in that, but like for the most part, I'd argue that the only reason that kind of stuff gets like followed is because those kinds of folks are always looking for something to see, so they're creating a outlet for people who wouldn't normally see something to see it. But like that,
it's Josh Strife Hayes that I was thinking of, not Ackman Oracle drops. God. Sorry, I watch a lot of people who talk about like the same kind of stuff, and it's all sort of blends together. But yeah, I think I definitely agree that reactions should definitely add some kind of constructive something constructive to the conversation, which is why I like Asmongold and Actman and Josh Stripe Hayes, because they do well. Josh Stripe Hayes reacting to things doesn't actually. It's the opposite of constructive, because he goes out of his way to bring nothing to the table, just to torture his viewers who tell him that he should react to things. That's how he was able to have a 3 or 4 hour reaction to a 12-minute video.
Yeah. Anyway, that sounds incredibly petty. Is that like the react
3.5.
harder? That's like the react harder thing, huh?
It's what it was like. Apparently, his stream. He was streaming Skyrim, and his stream was like, "Oh, you should do a video. You should react on Asmongold reacting to the Terra incident." It was like, all right, only because you asked for it, and then made them all regret it.
That's fair.
It was beautiful, because it got to a point where he started a poll on. It was like, oh no, it was a 20-minute video he was reacting to for 3.5 hours, and 12 minutes in. He started a poll of should you shoot the messenger, and he told them if it can get to be even, if it can be perfectly split between all the votes, and he had a lot of people watching, then he would start the reaction over from the start. And guess what?
Oof.
They managed to do it 3 times. So he restarted his reaction from the start 3 times.
I do love these enemy designs, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh yeah, I like their masks.
I like that the Beaksters are multi-capable.
Yeah. Actually, right.
Shoot, I only just found the fuck.
Yeah, oh fuck is indeed. Yes, indeed. So yeah, the one of the problems that Bungie was having with YouTube, circling back to the lawsuit. Apparently, when they tried to when they tried to report when Bungie tried to report the DMCA's as having been falsely claimed, YouTube was like, we can't do anything because you have to send that from the original email that sent the DMCA. And Bungie was like, but it wasn't us. It was someone using a fake email. And YouTube was basically like, we can't do anything. Sorry.
Yeah, that does sound frustrating.
Yeah. Because if a multi-million-dollar company
has to fight this hard.
has to fight this hard, then what hope is there for the regular content creators?
Where's the hope for me?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to get $1 million and shove it down
How am I
YouTube
supposed to get? Yeah.
my
How am I
follower's throat?
supposed to? Yeah. How am I supposed to subpoena them? I was having trouble remembering the word subpoena.
Think of it this way: submarine and pineapple.
I don't know how that would help.
Sub pineapple.
Okay. Would you put pineapple on a sub sandwich?
Probably not.
What if it just had ham and spinach?
No.
No?
I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't eat that sub. I gotta have some cheese. I gotta have a little mayo. I gotta have bread.
All right. Ham, cheese, pineapple, and spinach. And obviously bread, since it's a sandwich.
I gotta have just a little vinegar. I'm gonna be honest.
That's fair. My usual order from Subway is the sandwich that has ham, turkey, bacon. I usually get shredded cheddar and shredded mozzarella. I'll pay for the extra cheese. I don't care. And then I have it be toasted for twice as long. So they run it through the oven twice because I like the cheese like extra melted. And then I have what am I thinking? Oh, I think you have to move. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, it's so unstable.
Oh, that power!
Well done, KO.
It was so unstable. What is this? Terra Luna?
No one kangaroo should have so much power.
Yeah. Then I get ranch and spinach and parmesan, and that's it. Is it?
Exit portal. There we go.
I think there it is.
Level complete. Oh.
More KO the kangaroo. More like Clown the kangaroo.
All right. Should I go back to the other place and get that last 50, or should I just go fight the final boss?
Let's fight the final boss.
We're only an hour in, huh?
Yeah.
As I said, these are probably the lengthiest levels.
Yeah.
Pink Flamingo, or do we go as a clown?
Let's go as a clown.
This is like a Lara Croft outfit.
What goes with it? What's paired with it?
It's a strong man. That's why it has the mustache. The
Ah.
one that has the mustache. Okay. Clip the clown.
Yeah, I like the clown design. I like clowns in general.
Let's go find Dad. I don't
Do you
trust
know? Do you know which movie has my favorite Tim Curry laugh?
It.
No, I actually think that the best Tim Curry laugh is in Rocky Horror. The one where he's singing his song.
I'm
He's
just
like,
a sweet transvestite.
yes, that one. It's like, because he's like,
That's fair.
in the middle.
Anyway, you ready for the final
Yep.
cutscene?
The Eternal Chambers.
The Chambers!
Of Eternal. God,
The Eternal Chambers. That's a throne.
How long ago was Marvel's did Eternals come out and still
Last
nobody's
year.
commented? Yeah, and nobody's commented on the giant
The journey ends.
Eternal head
It has
in the
prepared
ocean,
whatever you'll find there. You
or
are
the
ready,
celestial
my
head.
young apprentice.
Thanks for believing in me, Coach. And don't stop believing. Because I really do feel that I'm ready.
We've got your
I like that
back, Kate.
KO's
Now
literally
go
just calls
and
him
get your
coach,
respect.
like he's like he's a boxer.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the
Standing before you, we have the Mountain of Muscles, the Tower of Power.
why is this guy? You know who this guy reminds me of?
Oh,
Oh, hey, it's your dad, probably.
No, it can't be.
The voice on the intercom makes me think of Bioshock.
I've been
mm.
Welcome to the circus of values. I knew he was evil.
Dad,
What?
I
No.
tried to see him.
What have you done?
I knew he was an evil advisor.
He did this to himself. He was
Oh, it's the hat that's
down
evil.
here without the gloves. And his
Oh, yeah, that
arms
makes
were
sense.
like, I need them.
Now they're both evil. The hat's just the hat's the advisor.
I guess I should thank you
Ah,
for
so we're gonna have to punch his
Which
hat
one of
off.
you two is the Eternal Warrior? Because I'd like to speak with the boss, and I'm not sure who is who. I don't want to waste my time on any more minions.
I am the Eternal Warrior, of course.
You! I'm higher up than you! I'm literally above you!
See?
Yes, pit them against each other.
Because we are one, isn't that right? Good. Now that we've settled that, let's move to more pressing matters. The gloves.
Astonishing. You are as crazy about us as you are, well, crazy.
You see, Kale, while you might think that you've purified the hungry jungle or saved the frozen mountains, we don't care. Once we wear those gloves, the whole world will bow to us. That includes your pathetic island. We created the eternal power. That power belongs to us.
Pardon me, but I would like to say that you are rather too bossy for my liking. Now that I think about it, I'm actually quite fond of where we are now. Thank you.
Shush, you stupid thing. Come now, Kobe.
So it's basically 3 villains and a kangaroo.
I suppose.
Try not to
I'm counting the gloves as villains, but it's more it's an enemy of my enemy situation. You know?
This is just one of those cases where it's like, gosh, it's one of those cases where it's like, yeah, this is an indie game.
I like this direction.
There we go.
Ah, you have to break his armor.
Yep.
I'm a big fan of like crystals and shit.
Crystal's
Except for in
top
Dark
tier.
Souls. In Dark Souls, crystals can suck ass.
Fair enough. That's the curse stuff, right?
Yeah. And Seath and all that shit.
Hmm.
Ah, nice. Now you just have to hit his arm. Yeah. You know, next February, when next tax season, when that rolls around, I'm thinking about buying a new computer
That's fair.
with tax refunds.
You fool! I was already there.
Oh, he just disappeared.
Oh, now I've disappeared.
Ooh.
Finally!
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I like this boss fight a lot because it includes platforming.
Yeah. Oh no, the hat's wearing. He's wearing the hat now. Oh no, it's Scorn. I'm a big fan of bosses that include platforming and Like, basically make use of everything you've learned up to that point. What does that
He
do?
just took damage.
Hit the hat?
No. I just have to keep grabbing onto. Oh, that requires ice. I need ice.
Yeah. Oh, just those steers. God, I do love.
Shoot. What I need is wind.
Yeah, wind to
That,
pull it.
That's what I need. Okay.
I think you'll need another fire.
I already got fire.
Won't you need another one?
Dang it.
I know what I'm talking about. I'm not big on the music for this section.
That's fair. It's mostly the general combat music.
Yeah, it doesn't feel final bossy.
Hmm.
I like that time slows down whenever he does his attack as well.
I think it's just the attack is just that slow.
Well, if it was that slow, then it probably wouldn't do damage realistically.
Yeah,
Get it
that's fair.
together, game designers. That's not how physics works.
Yeah, it really is just that slow. And I cannot make that jump for the life of me.
Ah, big rip. I found my new favorite Twitter.
What is it? I'm
So-
overdoing it.
Yeah. It is called Coiners Taking the L. And it's about people who invest in crypto fucking losing. Is fantastic.
There we go. There it is. There's the ice one.
Nice.
It's time to end this, you big beluga.
Ah, big rip.
Oh.
Now so you could hit the hat.
Wait, dang it.
I was right.
I was thinking to myself, like, you can't because it did damage him. I'm like, no, wait a minute. Half his HP was already gone because of the other stuff. Dang it.
Oh, man. So you're just wasting a bit of time.
I was wasting time because I thought his HP, because I forgot to realize this was phase 2, and thus his HP bar wasn't starting at full.
Yeah. Someone just Quentin Reviews just retweeted just liked a tweet that's every time Ezra Miller, every time a crime has been committed, it's a picture of Reverse Flash from Flashpoint being like, "It was me." Actually, I think that might
been committing a lot of crimes lately.
He has.
Didn't he commit robbery yesterday?
Yesterday? I don't fucking know.
I believe yesterday it was robbery.
Let's see. Yep, burglary.
What did he rob?
He stole alcohol from a Vermont home. Hey, it wasn't in Hawaii this time.
He's moving.
Yeah.
Wait, Vermont? Oh, he's close.
Quick, lock up all your alcohol.
I don't get any alcohol.
Yeah, okay.
I just imagine Ezra Miller bursting in while we're streaming and just yanking out like a weapon.
He
And going
sealed
like,
your cat.
Give me the alcohol. Give me your booze.
Did you just destroy the
No, I
the
saw his
hat?
power.
Useless! That wasn't how it was supposed to be.
That's why your head is so light. It's empty.
Dad!
sorry it took us so long.
Oh my god, he's buff.
He's very buff.
I was not expecting him to be that buff.
You saved the world.
I saved the
These
world.
gloves are partially
I
responsible
did
for the
it.
success.
Oh yes, I sure recognize those. Though it looks like you managed to tame them.
We had our ups
I
and
want a
downs,
sequel to
but
this.
I think we're on the same page now.
I need to,
I
If
hope
there was-
this sold enough that like
especially to you.
they can make like a sequel, maybe 2
I was
sequels.
too naive and
If there was a
overconfident.
sequel, I think you
I
should
never
play
really
as the
should have found her
sister.
on my own.
You don't need to apologize, Dad. After all,
She plucked all
you're
her
the victim.
feathers out.
I am the true victim. I just wanted to be a fighter, but they didn't give me a chance. No one. Not a single one of them. You're too weak. You couldn't hurt to fly. Well, I proved them wrong now, haven't I?
Not really.
Nothing justifies what you've done. You took revenge on whole world. No thought of consequences.
Well, it wasn't actually my idea. I'm not the one to blame.
Oh, give me a break.
This conversation is pointless. Let's go, everyone. It's time to leave all this behind us.
It's never too late. you
Punch
know.
him in the face.
You can still become a real fighter if you do it the right way.
I like KO's redesign. The
You
pudgy
showed them
tail
all,
is
son.
nice.
Now
Yeah.
anyone will think twice before
And the
they attempt
hair.
to take over the world.
Maybe we can hope, at least for a moment, that
And pretty much
there are
everything.
no more villains out there.
I like her hair.
Yes, that's enough.
Oh yeah,
We can surely hope
it's
so.
very Coco.
Why do all the girl characters in video games for like sisters of the main protagonist get like all the really cute outfits?
I don't know.
I mean, Crash is just like wearing pants. Coco gets like a whole laptop thing, a ponytail.
It's because the main character has to like be at least somewhat of a blank slate, so that people can imprint themselves on them.
Really?
Mm,
And you won't believe what I've
probably
been
easier to
doing.
animate.
I've been looking after this whole place while
Yeah,
I've been
maybe.
strike the entire time, worrying about the three of you, and it's all because you wanted to be a hero.
Home sweet
I wish they
home.
were I wish they were the kids were a little
Surprise me by escaping from it again.
darker furred to show the mom is in there somewhere because they look like their dad.
Epic journey,
Yeah.
excellent adventures.
KO should have been brown.
Come on.
He should have
Yeah.
that brown fur.
I like
instead
the
of-
mom's
Wanna hear
design.
all about everything.
Yeah, I like the
We've
mom's
got all
design.
the time we need.
Yeah, I like KO's banana yellow. What am I saying?
Maybe the sister should. No, if the sister had a darker fur, then it'd be the whole. The sons are just clones of their father. The daughters are just clones of their mother.
Yeah.
Maybe KO should have had brown hair, like on his head, like his mom has.
Potentially.
There's probably a mod to change his fur color to match his mom's.
Oh, he winked
Well-
at me. We all did.
Nice.
You did it. You saved the day. I love his run animation, by the way.
Yeah.
Ah, they're just taking the hat away.
Nice. Still care the Kangaroo.
Yes.
That was a fun game.
Yes, very much so.
I am a huge slut for this aesthetic of games. The kind of like HD version of early 90s and late 90s, early 2000s games.
All right, you wanna
Like
see the new costume I just unlocked?
Is it the sister?
No,
Oh.
it's better.
Oh? Oh, that is great. And what's at the top? Oh, yeah. That is fantastic. Evil. The only thing that could make it better is if there were crystals.
Yeah. Behold, I don't like the hat.
Yeah. I don't like that. A lot of the hats clip through the hair. Or the
Yeah.
hair clips through a lot of the hats.
It's because KO's regular design doesn't have the hair turn purple.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. So
Okay.
it doesn't take that into account.
Yeah.
You're probably supposed to not wear hats then. Oh god, yeah, that Can you just remove a hat?
This is fine. This is fine.
They should have made the hair be a crystal.
Potentially.
Yeah. All right. So, what are your final thoughts? My final thoughts are that it's a very pretty game. I'm a huge fan of this aesthetic, and if I make a game, it is going to be. I really want to make one with like a Nintendo 64 aesthetic, but that's very hard to achieve. So I'd probably end up making it like this, which is like a polished HD version of that
Also,
aesthetic.
to be fair, really difficult. But
yeah, this is also really difficult, but also it seems it would probably be a
easier
lot
to
more
code.
manageable. Yeah, it'd be a lot easier to like. It'd be more manageable than trying to achieve the aesthetic of a Nintendo 64, because it is very hard. I have tried multiple times to make a model that looks like it would have existed on a Nintendo 64, and I cannot seem to do that.
You ever see like videos of Dusk? It's a first-person shooter retro throwback. And
Dusk?
Dusk. D-U-S-K. And in it, they have vehicles. You don't drive them, just vehicles lying around. And one of the main comments about it was, it's nice to see a game that makes a
Oh, it looks like PlayStation 1 aesthetic.
Yeah, what's that thing where like you lift a box up? It has the forks.
Forklift?
Yeah. Most games would make like a forklift a bunch of boxes, but like this actually looks like a legitimate forklift. It was done on a PS1 engine, sort of deal. And I think that's very difficult. The fact that it gets mentioned at all.
Yeah. Every time I try to make Nintendo 64 aesthetic model, it ends up looking like something that would have been on the PS1, which is not the aesthetic I'm trying to aim for. So I think I'd probably just do like this, because this is also a very charming aesthetic. Like this and Spyro Reignited, Crash Insane, they all have like. I'm not going to say that they all look the same, because they clearly don't, but they have a same aesthetic to it. Like
They have the Nicholas Cole look.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is we should harass Nicholas Cole to help you design your game.
Oh no. If I do end up making a game, I know. If I do end up making a game, I would do enough of it on my own to like have something to present on Kickstarter, and then if I got enough money, I would hire like people who know what they are doing.
I'd say like step one is always to have a really good demo, like a good 10 to 20 minutes.
I would make the demo be like the first part of the hub and the first like I would not put anything on Kickstarter until I have the first level pretty much in its finished state, except for, the general aesthetic. I would get it as close as I could, but like I would get it as the first level as complete as I possibly could.
Well, I think we've done our hour 13. This has been a very short one, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's fine. It was enjoyable. So, what are your final thoughts on K of the Kangaroo?
I love it. This is worth the wait, and I'm very hopeful that they make more games like this. I'm very proud of Tate Interactive, Tate Multimedia. They kind of went quiet for a few years after making KO 3, which existed only in their home country of Poland.
Yeah.
And I really am happy for them. Their Twitter media guy is going absolutely hog wild.
Oh man. Oh, we should have poked them, see if they could end up coming.
That could be fun. We could do KO round 2. Message the poor guy, be like, "Hey, you wanna watch?"
We can speed run it.
I'm Polish, man. I don't speak a lick of English.
We could speedrun it.
Maybe.
God.
I
wonder what
I could never speedrun KO round 2.
Let's see what the let's see what KO the Kangaroo. This is it. You said this is round 2.
No, this is the new reboot game, but KO round 2 is an actual game.
Oh, okay. Come on, speedrun.
It's a full thing. I could never.
Yeah.
I don't even know if there's like a speedrun of that.
Trying to find, okay, KO the Kangaroo 2022. What is the speedrun of this? 42 minutes. No, 40 minutes. Without
Congrats to that
loads,
person.
it's 40 minutes 56 seconds. With loads, it's 42:19.
And what about the
For this one, that
yeah? What about round 2?
Let's see. KO the Kangaroo round 2. I'm gonna guess a lot. Yeah, a lot more. 53 minutes and 7 seconds without loads. With loads, it's 54:09.
And what about KO?
6 days ago.
Nice.
The world record was 6 days ago. It is very active. Third place was yesterday.
Do you know that game is like
place
$1 on
weeks.
is like $2 on Steam?
Yeah, and it's got a very active speedrunning community.
Serious talk though. KO round 2, very good game. $2 on Steam. I highly recommend anybody who wants more KO in their life, go get that one. Get this one first, then get KO 2.
All right, 100% without duping anything. It's 1 hour, 31 minutes, and 58 seconds for first place.
So what I know about KO round 2 is when they put it back on Steam, for like the first few months, like all of its money went to helping with the Australian wildfire problem.
That's nice.
Yeah, which is nice. Also, considering it's a Polish developer, so they're not actually Australian. Anyway,
yeah. So check out some of the other stuff on the channel. You're playing Pokemon Platinum.
Yes.
There is also Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, which I am playing. There's Wind Waker, which our friend Biddy is playing, and there's 2 Dungeons & Dragons campaigns. One is Curse of Strahd, and the other is a homebrew that I run called World of Tapir.
World of Tapir, more like World of Tapering. You're taping. You're tapering it. You're taping the world. It's a craft world. It's like Little Big Planet.
Yeah. So what's the comment challenge?
How awesome are clowns?
Very awesome. Well, who's your favorite clown?
Ah, gosh, that would be me. You
No.
gotta love yourself.
You
know?
you think that you can beat Tim Curry?
I don't know. You guess my favorite.
Okay.
And you
My
gotta love
favorite-
yourself first.
My favorite clown. God, that's actually really hard. I love a lot of clowns. I'm gonna say Tim Curry for now, in case I can't think of any other. But for now, it's Tim
Let's
Curry.
Let's change the question. That was
Okay.
not a legitimate question. You've already answered this one. So if you were to make a video game aesthetic, or just a video game, what would it be about? In the comments, we promise not to steal your ideas and use them.
Yeah, make sure you put the copyright symbol at the end of them.
Yeah. My fingers are not crossed.
Yeah. I don't even have fingers.
No, my fingers are absolutely crossed. I will steal all your ideas.
Quick, add the trademark at the end of it.
Trademark. I'm stealing your ideas. Trademark.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Also, my idea would definitely be craft projects.